about that. I'm so casual with time. Hello. I was just checking the time, funny enough. And it's 1:15 and it's bank holiday Monday. And my daily trip to a different supermarket every day. So what have I got in the shopping bag? Thankfully nothing from the fridge, so I don't have to worry about things thawing out. Got 4 items: brown bread, orange juice. I shouldn't have listed. I thought there's only 4. There's only 4, and I should be able to list 4. Brown bread, orange juice, baked beans, and chili con carne. So now I can go for a wee drive around everywhere, get back home and have brunch, I suppose. Baked beans on, I'm going to say baked beans on cheese on toast, but it's going to be cheese on baked beans on toast. And what's the difference? Well, I've got grated cheese this time, which is 10 pence cheaper for the same weight, 250 grams. So I'm going to have that when I get back, so I'm looking forward to that. Yesterday there was no video because I was editing 2 videos. I nearly edited 2 videos in full. The second one I finished editing this morning, which is why it's 1 o'clock now. But I was wary of the time because it's a bank holiday and it's like Sunday, and Sunday's opening hours are limited. And I'm sure when I looked at the bank holiday times, I thought it was 12 p.m. but I didn't remember the first time, the opening time. So that should be off. Digression. I've lost my train of thought. Blimey. Yeah, the opening hours. So I thought it must be at least 11. So I'll leave the house at 11. And when I finished editing the second video, this morning's video, I think it's about 40 minutes long, 40. So looking at the time, it was about 11:20. I thought, okay, I'll be at the house at 12 and I should be here way before 2 p.m. As it turns out, it's open all day till about 8 p.m. It's open quite late actually. I thought it was 2 p.m. but it's later than that. It was 8 p.m. So I went, oh, that, worrying. Right, so I'll get back and transfer today's footage. I think it's vlog number 946, and then I'm on version 16.2.2 of DaVinci Resolve, which means it can't proxy it, but it can optimize it, which is what I've used for the last video, 945, which I finished today. And I viewed today, I sort of did a playback. thinking about up installing it to 17.1.1, which is the latest version. But I see how it goes. I mean, the optimized media that I used on the last video was okay. It wasn't too laggy. But I don't know if it's using. I'm sure it doesn't save these optimized media on the hard drive. I'm sure it saves it on the USB drive, my flash drive, which is 128 gig. Hopefully it's on there. So when I did a quick search just to check beforehand, it did say it's wherever the project folder is, and that's on the new drive for sure. Okay. Anyway, what's going on with these two videos then? Well, the first one will be live today at 5 PM, Monday the 3rd, Greenwich Mean Time, or is it British Standard Time? UK time. I don't know where I am with these. I think it's British Summer Time. And the last one, well, it's only just done it, that's going to export probably at midnight. So it's going to take 20 hours to well, it's not 4K, it's only 2K HD. So that will take probably 10 hours. No, wait a minute, yeah, 10 hours. So it should finish before lunchtime tomorrow, which means I can upload it and schedule it for release. Schedule it for publication for 5 PM tomorrow. So I'm getting into a habit, kind of, or a mindset of scheduling the uploads at 5 PM every day. So why 5 PM? I should probably do 6 PM. Because somebody else does it at 5 PM. Well, I'm just rambling now. That's the video situation. Programs to watch. I've seen Good Time Go with Herbert Lom. That was 2 or 3 days ago now. And again, everything happened at the end, and then it just finished just like that. I think it was somebody being told. It was Flora Robson telling Diana Dawes a story about this woman, and then it goes into flashback, and you see this woman, how she's 16 years old, supposed to be, and she just falls into the wrong crowd and ends up in a kind of women's ball store. So it was quite, as I said, I did say it was ahead of its time. It was quite edgy for its time. So I've seen that. After that, I've seen I can't remember. Shame, isn't it? It was so good I couldn't remember it. I'm trying to think, was it Michael Caine? Was it an old Michael Caine? Was it an old Jack Hawkins? Was it an old Herbert Lom? Ah! It was a 3-hour film that I hadn't seen before. And it came out in 1961. And it's a big film, an epic, starring Charlton Heston and Sophie Loren, with Herbert Lom in a supporting role, which is why I recorded it. And I've watched it now, and it's called El Cid. I thought, oh no, it sounds like a boring film set in Spain in the ancient times. But it's just like Spartacus. more ways than one, because the director, Anthony Mann, he was going to direct Spartacus in 1959, and he actually filmed a lot of scenes. Well, he filmed some scenes, I don't know how much of it, but he left the project, I can't remember why, and Stanley Kubrick was brought in, and probably because Kirk Douglas was producing it, and Kirk Douglas worked with Kubrick on Paths of Glory, and then Anthony Mann probably wanted to do an epic like Spartacus, and he did El Cid. So he had all the fight scenes and a cast of thousands, and it was very good. The script was very good as well, very sort of old prose, old English, almost Shakespearean. It was just very good script, very good storytelling. I was quite captivated by it. It was very good, 3 hours long, but I mean there's adverts as well which I fast forward through. But it was very good, very well made. Herbert Lom had about 3 or 4 scenes, but of course Herbert Lom's very good. He was very good. That's what I'm going to say. So yeah, Charlton Heston was capable. Sophie Loren as well. It was very I was totally surprised, but I thought I'd be bored to tears, but no, it was very good, very watchable. Good characters you cared about. 2-dimensional characters, or 3-dimensional. You know, even though they're bad, they had some good, and there's a sort of redemptive theme through it, which helps. So yeah, El Cid. So the next one, and of course, in yesterday's video, I think I said I mentioned the Christmas film that I recorded called Spider-Man Far From Home. It was Spider-Man Homecoming, so that's a correction. There's so many homes now in these new Spider-Man films that I got confused. I mean, there's a new one coming out at Christmas called No Way Home. And I think it's tapping into the Spider universe like it did in the Spider-Verse, the animation film, which I did see and I liked, but not really my cup of tea. I'm probably 70s Spider-Man, comic-wise, not the TV show, which starred Nicholas Hammond, who should make a cameo in the new film because the other Spider-Mans are making a cameo, like Tobey Maguire and what's his name? Tobey Maguire and why can't I remember his name? The one who played Spider-Man between Tom Holland and Tobey Maguire. I just can't think of his name right now. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. I can remember Emma Stone being in it. And this guy's done a few Oscar. He's been nominated for a couple of Oscars, I think, as well. So I should remember his name. I nearly said it. R S T U. It'd be quick just to put it on the screen. You can see his face. Looks like a young Anthony Perkins. Matt, Matthew, Benedict. I'll just put it on the screen. Easy to know what it is. Okay, so the next one I'm going to watch might be that Spider-Man film. I saw Line of Duty. It finished. I think it finished yesterday. I don't know if it's the final. I've got the feeling it is. They kind of wrapped it up with, you know how they do with the text on the end of the screen. This person will serve so many years. This person lives happily ever after. That sort of thing. So the mystery of who H was has been revealed, and there was a MacGuffin in it, but I won't say who or what because it might be a spoiler if you haven't seen it. There you go. I haven't seen Keeping Faith yet, so I'll watch that when I get back. Keeping Faith. That could be the last one for all I know. There's a new one out with Kathleen Ryan, who was in, I don't know what she was in. And isn't it typical, eh? Somebody parks right in front of me while I'm doing a vlog. So what I have to do is pretend that I'm speaking on the phone. That's what I do. Don't look at the camera. Don't look at you guys while I carry on talking, so it looks like I'm talking on the phone, to avert any suspicion. Right, they're walking away, so now I can actually look into the camera. So I think Spider-Man is the next film to watch when I get back, as well as Keeping Faith. This Kathleen Ryan one, she was in something directed by Louise Hooper, which got me onto Louise Hooper, who is one of my favourite directors. She's up there with Steven Soderbergh. But Steven Soderbergh is my favourite, and she's my second favourite. And she did something with one word. I can't remember what it was called. Terrible. Kathleen Ryan was in it. I think she was in something else, which was part of a series, and now she's in a new series by the sounds of it. So if I've seen the second series, I'll be looking forward to this one, the third series. I'm rambling on now. There isn't much of an update. That's it. Get back, have beans on toast, watch my last 3 vlogs, which will include the scheduled one, because as it's my video I can see it before anyone else. And go for the recordings. Keeping Faith is high up on the agenda, priority. Right, I'm off.